Whoa, you're here. Alton's here. Today we're filming episode 6. It's gonna be a wild ride. We are doing what we're calling the Colorado Triathlon. We're gonna mountain bike, we're gonna trail run, we're gonna climb. It is raining outside, but no mind. We got Jermey Anton, myself, Eric Hinman. We're gonna get after it, try to enjoy ourselves, learn some stuff in the process, get wet, and then we have something awesome. We're gonna meet Chef Kelly Whitaker from Basta in Boulder. Badass chef. He's gonna cook us some food up in the mountains, enjoy a sunset, hang out with friends. We're having some people meet us out there. It's gonna be an awesome time. So come join us. I'm Matt Lloyd, and I'm a climber. I've been going on big adventures my whole life.
Yep, I'm good! Luckily, I've built myself this little snow cave here. I'm safe-ish.
Coming home and sharing my stories and my psyche from a life lived on the edge. This show is a chance to share my adventures and to explore the people that make them so incredible. From professional athletes to internet celebrities, I'm on the hunt for those passionate, inspired souls who are living their life from the edge.
I'm doing it! I am doing it!
Phase 1 of the Rocky Mountain Triathlon is a go. We're riding that way toward the clouds and the rain. It's gonna be a good time.
Take one. So, out of curiosity, what are your thoughts on how you make time to get into the mountains and then support that lifestyle?
There's not one simple answer to that question, because I think I'm a small business owner, an endorsed athlete, and a father to boot. And I spent about 5 years working really hard building my business and setting it up in a way where I could spend more time with my kids and my family and in the mountains. And technology has just been an incredible way to be able to do that. But at the same time, having effective boundaries with other people and being goal driven and saying, hey, these are the things that are important to having a successful day for me, and creating the opportunities that I want in my life and sticking to those things and not letting other people steal my time is how these opportunities are created to be able to have days like this.
In whatever capacity, you're gonna do a better job at your, whatever craft it is that you have. And I think that certainly this is a craft like Ironman was a craft, or CrossFit or climbing. Yeah, they're really similar.
Yeah, it's really cool to see the parallel, because if anybody mentions the chefing world, they just talk about how intense of the lifestyle it is. For us, we try to make that travel piece a part of the learning experience too. It's super important that our cooks get out and experience other cultures and other places. Even if it's as close as Colorado to Los Angeles, there's so much great stuff happening, and in a part you don't want them to miss that. But then, like you said, that family work-life balance has become one of, I think, the most important issues in restaurant hospitality life right now.
Finished leg 1 or 2. Either way, these fine gents have been leading the way. I've been drafting,
How many miles
holding
are
on
we
to
at?
shoulders.
20?
Yeah, what do we got? 21?
We're at about 19 miles.
19 miles of zigzags, okay? Don't give me this straight line nonsense.
These are gonna
It doesn't
grow a
work.
little bit right there. They're gonna grow.
Some pythons.
Chicken Little.
We're gonna eat some lunch and then roll straight into some climbing, trail running.
Your element.
My element. I'm finally time
This
to
is
show
where
off.
we suffer.
These guys have been talking
And
trash
hopefully we don't
nonstop.
fall.
All right. Boop. Just because we're out doing awesome things doesn't mean we don't have to be sophisticated. We're not barbarians after all.
Look at this fucker.
Expand upon that, like the boundaries thing a little bit. Like, is that just, I mean, I feel like in a way you have to kind of know where you're gonna go. Like, you know, you have to have a direction. So how do you guys like center that or pick that?
One thing that is to make sure that the core people that you want in your life are on board with the dreams that you have.
Yeah,
And we
totally.
actually sat down 2 years ago as a family and we all made dream boards. Even my 2-year-old made a dream board.
That's awesome.
And then we all hung it up in our rooms, and everybody, it was amazing to hear, you know, when I went to Patagonia in January, to have my 9-year-old be so excited for me because she's like, that's on your dream board, Dad. You're getting to do this. And so everybody is working towards this goal, and you've got teammates in this, and you're not just like this lone wolf out there trying to fight this and create this lifestyle on your own. You actually have a team. But with that said, you have to say no to certain people along the way, because there's going to be people that are going to come in and try to steal that time from you and try to steal those goals from you. And so you say no so that you can say yes to the things that matter in your life.
Yeah, I look at everything as, is it going to fit in with my lifestyle, or if it's a business opportunity, is it going to create more freedom and flexibility so I can do what I love? And too many people just look at opportunities as, I'm going to make more money doing it, so they say yes to it, but that may suck you into being in a certain place at a certain time. And for me, and I think for you guys, that's not happiness. Happiness is doing what you love every day.
Yeah. Yeah, we kind of said we're in the process of this whole new manifesto, this way of thinking about this industry, and it touches on both things you just said, like what set the boundaries and set the expectations. If our leadership isn't expecting, oh, you're the owner, so you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to work the 80 hours, you're supposed to do this, I'm just supposed to be on the clock as an employee, and they just, as long as you start saying, no, actually, we're all in this kind of together thing, it changes everything. It changes, you know, the ability to go out and do and have this lifestyle mixed with some good hard work and some good fun and some good things that, you know, let hospitality flow through you, let your lifestyle flow through you instead of being like trapped to it, you know?
So, we done a lot of biking, a lot of running, a lot of climbing. So now time for a little fun. We're gonna do a little cliff jump. We're gonna jump off and see how cold the water is. It's gonna be a good time.
I would love to know just some like succinct advice maybe you have through your experience. I mean, I feel like a lot of us have learned shit the hard way. Like what you said is maybe be selective about your time, what you do, or your direction, or
I love what you said about
with.
technology, to be honest. Like there's so many efficiencies and so many new opportunities for technology to kind of skip past some steps. So like when we look in our industry right now, there's equipment out there and things to be more connected, closer, if used properly. We talk about technology every day right now, and you know how to stay connected through that and save time.
I think the biggest thing that's created freedom in my life, and one of the biggest assets that I use on a daily basis, is technology to create personal touches with people so that people still see me in their life, still recognize me as caring, being empathetic to what matters to them, while at the same time being able to live the lifestyle that I want and be a little selfish and attain the dreams that I want and not have to sacrifice.
Selfish is a good one.
Yeah,
that's good advice.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
be
to be good at
selfish.
something, you need to
Like,
be a little
You have to be a little selfish
it
to
has
be good at
start,
something.
yeah.
Oh.
If we're good, if our leadership team is good, I promise the people eating our food and experiencing our restaurant are gonna be good.
Anderson approved.
It's not about like them, it's about taking care of self first. Be selfish is a good thing to do.
Yep. And mindfulness is key. Just being mindful of where your time is going and making sure that you're leveraging those. I always tell people, delegate, automate, or eliminate everything that isn't like your core purpose or what makes you really happy, and then just focus your time on what you're best at, what you want to do, and just, again, say no. It's not what you're saying yes to. It's all the things you're saying no to, so you can say yes to just what you love.
Yeah.
Dude, killer guys, thank you very much. Thanks for watching and joining us. I appreciate it. I think we killed it. It's time to eat.